Welcome to Clearbrook Studio. 44 years ago, shortly after arriving in Dallas, we were invited to a Welcome to Texas party. Guys were supposed to come dressed as a cowboy. I had no cowboy gear, so I went out and bought this hat, boots, the whole 9 yards, went to the party, came home, put the hat and the boots in the back of the closet where they've been ever since the summer of 1965. This morning, while I was looking for something else, I found the hat. And I thought, I'm going to do a Hank Williams song today. I'll wear the hat to honor old Hank. So, cheers, Hank. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Today I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. Well, I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and he looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past came slowly stealing as I brushed your arm and walked so close to you. Then suddenly I got that old-time feeling. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. It's hard to know another's lips will kiss you and hold you just the way I used to do. Oh, heaven only knows how much I miss you. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Today I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and it looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Oh, Hank. Hank Williams, born in 1923 in a log cabin in Alabama. Dropped out of high school to travel around the country with his band, the band that he formed called the Drifting Cowboys, and his mother as his manager because he was still underage. World War II came and he lost all of his band members, partly because they got drafted and then he couldn't get new ones because he was drunk all the time and nobody wanted to travel with him. He had spina bifida. That was the excuse anyway that he used for his heavy drinking and narcotic and pain meds habit, and who knows, maybe that was the underlying reason. Slow to judge. In any case, between 1944 and 1952, Hank Williams had many top 10 hits, including 11 number one hits on the country charts. This song, I Can't Help It If I'm Still in Love with You, went to number 2 in 1951. A little over a year later, he was dead from an overdose of alcohol, injected morphine, and who knows how many other kinds of drugs. A lot of stuff. Tragic troubadour, very prolific, creative guy. Tragic figure in American music. Now, on a brighter note, let me show you something really slick. See this thing? It clips on like that. And listen to this. Now, what am I turning on and off over here? Let me hold this up so you can see this. Pardon me if I'm making you dizzy. Okay, there, I got it oriented. This is the Peterson Body Beat. I've got it set for 112 beats per minute, 4/4 time, with the accent on the first beat. Nice. Now, what's the point of this? The point of this is for people like me, pardon me, microphone, for people like me who are tempo challenged. When I'm doing a song, I start out on the tempo that I want. And then as I go along in the song, I tend to go faster and faster and faster. And then when I play it back, it sounds weird. So I needed a metronome. And I searched all over the internet for metronomes. There's still the old-fashioned kind of pyramid thing with the arm that goes tick, tock, tick. They're very distracting. And then there's blinking light metronomes, very distracting. And there's auditory beep metronomes. If it's loud enough to hear over the music, then it gets recorded. Beep, beep, beep. You don't want that. Or you have to listen to it through headphones. And if you're wearing headphones, you can't hear your voice. So it's very hard to sing because it sounds like somebody else singing. You don't know how to modulate your voice. So what's a guy to do? Enter the metronome of the future. You clip this little baby on the back of your shirt collar or on your belt. This also clips on, you see. It's got a clipper gizmo also. So if you're up on stage, you clip that on, you clip the whole thing on, and you don't have to watch something, you don't have to hear something, you feel the beat. Cool, huh? Peterson Body Beat. I appreciate you dropping by Clearbrook Studio to join me in my little tribute to Hank. See you later, ma'am. See you later, sir. Please come back by. We'll have a new song next time. Auf Wiedersehen.